back to our channel, or welcome to our channel if you guys are new here. For today's video, I am going to be showing you guys, I guess kind of like my favorites, but also like 5 must-haves for your ASD toddler or ASD kids. It's more of like 5 different categories because I feel like there's so much more than 5 things that I'm going to be showing you. All of these things have helped us immensely with Skylar-May. Some of them we don't even have, but we want so bad because she loves them so much. Things that are at her speech and occupational therapy that we just want down the road and want to have within the next year, hopefully, once we can get funding for her. So if you need some ideas for your neuro-spicy kids, then keep on watching. So the first one I have on my list is Montessori toys, or Montessori, however you say it. I'm not even sure what way is the correct way to say it, but Skylar-May has a plethora. She's got wooden fruit, she's got so many puzzles, she's got so many homemade Montessori toys. Yeah, I say it differently every time I say it. This one is a cute little beehive that her grandma made for her with different bees, baby bees and queen bees and working bees. She's got her animals, which she absolutely freaking adores. And not only Montessori toys, but also sensory toys. For sensory toys, we have one of these. I don't even know what you would call it, but she got it from her occupational therapist and she loves it. We have a light wand. I used to have one of these when I was a kid and I also loved it as well. Skylar-May loves looking at it and I think the vibrations feel cool too for her. We have our sensory slugs that make cool noises and also look cool and feel cool and have all the colors of the rainbow. And then we have poppets. She has so many freaking poppets. This video would seriously take a very long time if I showed you every single toy in her room, so we're not gonna do that. I just picked a few examples. The next category is mood boards / core boards. So I've already talked a little bit about the core boards that she has around the house. She's got English core boards with basic kind of words on them, like more, go, yes, no, eat, all done. She's got her bedtime routine core board. She's got a core board on our front door for when she wants to go outside because she loves it outside, so that core board helps us for one of her cues. She's got 2 core boards on the fridge, one of her favorite and comfort food, and another English core board that's the same as the one in her bedroom. And then she's got 3 in the bathroom. She's got her hair routine, her teeth brushing routine, and her potty routine. So those are all the core boards that we currently have in the house, and then her mood boards take up one of her whole walls in her bedroom. She's got her numbers, a beautiful picture of a rainbow. She absolutely loves rainbows. And then we have her shapes on another one. Weather is another one, and we love having the weather mood board to determine and match what the weather is outside. She's got her feelings, which is also very important. It also helps us determine what her mood is that day and what she's feeling if she doesn't know how to express it or tell us. And then we have the classic ABCs, which Skylar-May knows and loves. And the next category is going to be, I guess, electronics, but specifically a tablet and talkers, or AAC devices or ACC devices. She does not have a talker yet. We are hoping to get one, like I said, very soon, but we do use one at her speech therapy with her and she loves it. And then we also have her tablet, which we got, actually my parents got for her prior to our trip to Mexico, and it was an absolute lifesaver. See, she has some educational games and apps on here, and then she has the basic like YouTube, Disney Plus, Netflix, so she can watch her cartoons and her movie and not have to kind of like sit and stay in one place. She can kind of walk around with it if she chooses to do so, and her being very high functioning and busy all the time, she is always moving around and never likes to sit still for very long. Having a portable kind of little TV has been super helpful. Now the next kind of bundle of things we have none of yet, but these are all things that we're hoping to get, and I will put pictures again on the screen for you guys so you know what I'm talking about if you don't know already. And these are all things that we've experimented and she's played with while we are at her occupational and speech therapy. One of which being a sensory swing. She absolutely loves swings anytime there's swings at the park, but a sensory swing is basically like a big piece of stretchy spandexy fabric that they can sit in and kind of cocoon themselves in and swing around in. And when I tell you, when we go into the room that has the sensory swing for her speech and occupational therapy, she's in that swing the whole time and never wants to get out. The next one is a trampoline. She loves regulating herself by jumping. She is always jumping, even if it's just on the spot. She is often jumping on the couch or on our bed in the bedroom, but if and when it's nice outside and we go outside, she is straight on her trampoline, and she is on there for a majority of the time that we are out there. She used to have a smaller trampoline that used to be like an indoor trampoline, but that has since moved to my parents' house in her toy room when we got her bigger trampoline. The other one is a ball pit. She had a little ball pit for a short period of time that my sister got for her, and it didn't last very long because it got popped, and then after that it was kind of just super useful, and Skylar-May started chewing on the plastic balls. But I would love to get her one of those foam circle ball pits with balls that are like all of her favorite colors and the colors that kind of coordinate with her room that she loves. So that is also on a list of things that I would love to get for her, but she's also done in the past and I know she likes. Maybe hopefully she's gotten to the point where she won't want to chew on the balls anymore. That's always a risk that you have to be willing to take. And the other one is a crash pad. She has a crash pad at There's a crash pad at the Children's Development Center for her speech and occupational therapy, and she's used it a couple times, but often she'll just go onto our bed in the bedroom because it's long enough and wide enough for her to feel comfortable with, and literally just stand up and crash face first into the pillows. So I feel like once she got the hang of having a crash pad, she would love that. But crash pads take up a lot of room. They're not small, they're big. They're essentially like a huge bean bag, but with foam. I don't want to say bricks because that doesn't make it sound very comfortable, but foam on the inside. So maybe one day when we have more space, she'll get a crash pad. And our last one, number 5, is got to be jewelry. I guess that kind of goes with like sensory stuff, but I wouldn't say that these are toys. Currently right now, she's got 2. This one is from our preferred favorite brand, Arc, and I think it's the most popular brand as well. And this one was from a pack that my mom got her on Amazon, which honestly didn't last very long. She chewed through most of them in no time, but this one honestly isn't her favorite. She doesn't chew on this one often, which is probably why it's lasted so long. But there are definitely a couple places where you can see she's chewed it, but this one has held up time after time, and she definitely likes this one the most. I would love to get her more of this Arc brand, ones that aren't necessarily necklaces, but ones that she can just hold and chew on, and that are much bigger and much more durable than both of these. On the Arc's website, I'm pretty sure you can pick like different grades of toughness as well, like soft, medium, and hard or something like that. And Skylar-May definitely needs like the toughest category of chewers because she is very, very aggressive with her pica? I'm still learning things, so don't make fun of my pronunciation, but I will put descriptions on the screen if you don't know what I'm talking about. Basically, she puts everything in her mouth and chews on everything. Now, those are my 5 kind of categories or lists, bundles of things, whatever you want to call it, of things that I think are must-haves for your ASD kids. Before we end this video, I actually want to add a 6th bonus one that I think is super important and has honestly been a huge lifesaver with us when we traveled. I've talked about this once before in our travel videos. If you guys have not watched that, we traveled recently in October with our ASD toddler for the very first time, and she did absolutely amazing. But if you want to know more details and actually see how she did, make sure you go and watch those vlogs. In those videos, I talk about the sunflower program. It used to have a tag on it, but we lost it during our travels in the airport, unfortunately, but we still kept the lanyard on her. And if your kid doesn't like to wear things or have things hanging on their neck, like a lanyard, there is also stickers, luggage tags.
Apple.
I think there's bracelets and just so much more. And what the Sunflower program is basically a program for people of all ages with a hidden disability. And when people see the sunflower symbol, whether it's a lanyard or a sticker or a luggage tag, they will know that you might need a little bit of extra help, and that little bit of extra help can be so helpful when you're feeling overstimulated, overwhelmed. Maybe you're traveling alone and you have autism and it's something that you struggle with. Or maybe you're traveling with kids who are neurodivergent and you want everything to go smoothly. Regardless, this helped us out a lot because it made us eligible to jump to the front of the line and board the plane first or last if we chose to do so, whatever was going to be best for Skylar-May. In the circumstance that we were in, we chose to board the plane first, and that was honestly the best choice we could have ever made. I cannot say it enough how much this little lanyard helped us while we were traveling in the airport, because there was 3 flights we had to take in total each way. 3 flights? 2 flights. 2 flights, 3 different kind of destinations. So I definitely wanted to take the bonus opportunity to talk a little bit about that in this video, because I also think if in the circumstance that you're traveling, especially by plane in the airport, and your child or yourself has a hidden disability, do your research about the Sunflower program and you will be floored. But now that is it. That is all of my favorites, all of the must-haves that I think you should have, all of Skylar's favorites as well. If you guys watching have ASD or have ASD kids or know someone with ASD, then comment down below what you think or what you know their favorite things are, or what your must-haves are. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe and give it a like down below. And until then, we will see you guys in the next one. Bye!